Hello, hello. StreamYard launched a thing where we are also streaming vertically at the same time. So Crystal moved over to be center frame.
No, I'm not. Part of me is like, am I going to have to do this? But no, I'm moving because my chair is.
Oh, okay, because you perfectly centered yourself right as I said that. Because it just like automatically is like, what's the center?
Yep.
Okay, sorry for the alphabet swap. It's just so that when we add the timer to the screen, I'm at the bottom so that I get blocked by any comments I put up. We've got a full house today. It says we have 4 viewers. I don't know if they're the guests who are watching as well. But I'm going to have you do your intros now. And then if people come in later and we have time, we can maybe like remind people during our first update. If you are leaving early or at a certain time, let me know in the private chat where you're like, oh, this is my last full sprint, so that I can then remember, be like, oh, give your outro as you're doing your update. And then you can leave whenever. But happy to be here. It's the final day of November. I stopped writing about halfway through because life got crazy. But I hope everyone else has had a productive month, whatever that means to you. And let's kick it off with Chandra.
Hi, everyone. My name is Chandra Arthur. I am the author of Mother Mercy and co-author of the 1,000-word series. I will be working on a project.
Nice.
Crystal.
Hi, I'm Crystal. I have a YouTube channel, Crystal's Cluster, where I make a cluster of content ranging from whatever I decide to do at any given day. As of tomorrow, we are doing 2 productivity sprints or 2 productivity streams a week instead of 1 gaming, 1 writing, because I got a book to write. Speaking of books, my debut, Incarnate's Rise, My Secret Lineage, new adult paranormal fantasy, just came out in October. She exists in both paperback and ebook. There are things and places, and I have a website. You'll find links and stuff to all the information about this lovely little bad boy here. Hi.
Bad boy.
Jesse, let's start with your author stuff, and then I'll put up the event.
Hi, I'm Jessie Elliott. This is Phoebe. I am a paranormal romance and fantasy author. My latest release is the Love and Hell series with Inimitable. So that is The Devil's Waltz, The Devil's Trials, and The Devil's Ruin, which is what I will be working on today. Yeah. And then I am also the event owner of Royal City Romance, which is my brain just completely blanked, but it is an event happening in Guelph, Ontario next Halloween with over 50 romance authors and bookish vendors. We have a costume ball and a silent auction in support of the Guelph Humane Society, and it's going to be a great time, and tickets are available now, and you can check them out at royalcityromance.ca.
And Inimitable Books is one of the sponsors, and I'm super excited for it. I can't wait to see all the photos and videos and stuff if I'm not able to go. So, it looks really exciting, and I know Jesse's going to kill it. So,
thank you very much.
Yes. Oh, it sounds so exciting. I am Kate Kavanaugh. Hello. I have a book coming out with Inimitable. Thanks for watching. April 2026. So exciting. Little thriller. And I also make YouTube videos and stream on Twitch. And today, what am I working on? Great question. I also have not been writing as much toward the tail end of November, at least not in my November Nano 2.0 project. So maybe for the last day, I'll return to one of them. Just one final push.
Laura, your turn.
Hello. I am Laura Nuttles. I mostly write horror. I am attempting to write a gothic dark academia. So it is called Demonology.
Beautiful stuff.
It's a study in demonology. There's 3 POVs, and of course they all get together. So it is, um, demons and exorcisms and possessions, and it is 1860 Whitby, England. So fun times to be had. We've got Gothic ruins of the Whitby Abbey, and which, coincidentally enough, inspired Bram Stoker for Dracula's Castle. But the book takes place before the Dracula book came out, so I can't reference it.
Wow. Hold
But
on.
yeah, it's a good time. I'm only on chapter 4.
I was reading Catabasis the other morning,
Yeah.
and there was a disclaimer at the beginning that said, hey, this book that I referenced wasn't written till after this point in time. However, I'm an artist. I've taken creative license, moving right along. So
Yeah.
I'm just putting that out there.
Well, it's like when they had Julie Andrews basically give a disclaimer at the start of the Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story show, of being like, this is a work of fiction. Therefore,
I'm
there will
already
be an
taking liberties. I'm making this Earth AU because, Catholicism is still going in England in this version. So,
Yeah, live your best life. Don't
Yeah,
let
just
anybody
go
tell
with
you
it.
what to do.
And
when I worked on The Shape of Water for Del Toro, I designed the lighting for the water tank that the creature's in.
I love
And I was
that.
like, I'm breaking science because I'm putting caustics up on the windows and stuff. And he's like,
It looks great.
it's a fish creature. We can break science.
Yeah. Look at Riley. For anyone who is new here, I have 5 lovely co-hosts with me today, and also a reluctant one who will only be here partially. But my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the founder of Inimitable Books, a small publishing company dedicated to uplifting marginalized voices without pigeonholing authors into writing about their trauma. Chandra, Jesse, and Kate are all authors of ours. The lovely people in the middle of the screen are just writer friends. And Riley is my little Havanese baby. She is 13 years old, 7 months, soon to be 8 months in like 2 weeks. And she is hanging in here. For anyone who's confused by that statement, we thought that things were going very downhill, and it turns out she's like, nope, I'm stable. You can continue showering me in love and affection and bending to my whims. So she's taking advantage of that. But the trade-off is she has to make a cameo on camera. And if she understood what this meant, she would never leave me alone, but she doesn't. So therefore she's like, if I must. So Ready, if you want breakfast, you got to go ask mommy. She's the one who made it for you today because I walked you.
Her taxes have now been paid.
Yes. I mean, I have so many taxes to pay. When she wants to lick my hand, I have to let her do it. When I walk in the door, I have to give her my socks for payment for entry.
She is the troll toll.
Yes. She is. Yes. I love her. Hello. Good morning. I'm going to text some people who I know are normally in the chat to be like, hey, we went live. But we have this question of what are we writing tonight? Well, for many of us, all of us, yes, all of us, it is morning, some earlier in the morning than others. Okay. I didn't know if you were in a different
light out there.
Yeah. Oh, you've been up all night. Oh my goodness. Trying to win Nano 2.0 or Novel November, or what was the other one?
Rough Draft Challenge, I think.
Novel 90 first. Yeah, there are so many. But I'm assuming it was to get all the words.
Mine was to survive.
Yeah, mine was to survive Thanksgiving, which went really well this year. But yesterday, I knew it was Saturday, but it didn't fully click in my head that it was Saturday, so I forgot I had a meeting and had to reschedule it. It's like, whoops. I don't think I'll make it halfway. I hit 5,000 and then life got busy. I'm like,
I don't think I actually ever started tracking the words, which is, it's fine.
I mean, if you really wanted to, you could just look into the project and see all the chapters you wrote. But
I wrote a couple sentences to a picture prompt.
I like it. That's excellent.
love that. Jesse, do you mind if I add a tagline under your name?
Yeah, I just was
Yeah.
rushing to get into the studio this morning, so feel free to do that. Thank you.
I'm
Just
doing Love and Hell
cool
trilogy, but
things.
obviously we will also mention,
Oh no, that's
your event and
perfect.
stuff. I just don't know if there's a limit to that.
Just like take up the whole screen.
Yeah, I'll be like,
No,
Comes
that's
with
good.
the ticker bar.
hello. Why couldn't have they done it in February? Because it's the shortest month, and I think people would go crazy. But also, I agree. I think February is the most miserable month when it comes to weather, and so I think I would prefer it in February.
Yeah, honestly.
Not that I'd be able to do more since I started Inimitable Books, because that takes up most of my time, and I'm very happy about it. I realize that sounds very bitter. I love Inimitable Books. I'd almost much rather be the reader and editor than the author nowadays. Because I'm like, ugh, the blank page. So over it. But that's not my problem when I'm the editor and publisher.
My biggest thing is trying to, like, especially if I've done any outlining, if I get stuck, usually I'll go off on like some unhinged writing tangent. And
you act as
when
if
you're
you're not
like-
already unhinged in your writing. And if you'd like to read that, it's in Mother Mercy. It's fabulous.
Wow.
That's exactly.
Female rage, female Dexter, unhinged. Yes, the energy we need.
Yeah, so it's just sometimes really hard to like work that into a romance or historical fiction. It's fine. We do the best we can.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a dark romance. It gets really unhinged then. But then I would be like, Inimitable doesn't publish that.
Yeah.
The historical, though, I mean, historical events are unhinged on their own. So I think you're okay.
It'll be fine. We'll work it out.
Sure, everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm just looking up what the trees were because I unexpectedly had to walk Riley this morning. So my preparation for this stream is just a little behind schedule. So I'm starting the forest room now, and then the tree will change. Plant together. We use the forest app. I will explain that more for the next sprint, but I have certain guests on here who can only be here for a certain amount of time. So we're going to speed run the entering of the forest room just this time. But I see new people in chat. So thank you for being here. And if you're confused, I do apologize. But in the meantime, you might want to download this thing called the Forest app. There's another app called Flora that looks similar, and it is not the same. Just
Hashtag not sponsored.
yes, not sponsored by either, but yeah. If you're like, I want to get in on that for the next one, I will tell you how. But signing up and having a account will help smooth that transition. Forest room code is Romeo, if I could type it correctly, Romeo Delta 85 Tango Romeo Sierra Golf. I go without my keyboard for like 2 days and suddenly I don't know how to use it.
Mood.
I typed a 4 instead of the R and I'm like, nope, no.
There was one password yesterday that I had to retype like 4 or 5 times, and it was really awful because, of course, there was someone watching me do this.
Oh.
Always that time.
Just the ... backspace.
Oh, because the co-authoring thing?
No, this was
Something
something
else. Okay.
else. But they were just like, we were looking at the same screen, and I'm just like, password, and then it's like, no, that was wrong.
Chandra, are you currently working on your historical fiction project, or are you
No, I'm working on
the other?
the other
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Okay. No, because Auntie Caffeine Crafts, what a name. Love it. Really appreciate it. I see Kate nodding along as well, so I know she appreciates it too. Sorry. Veronica King just texted and was like, people are viewing my Instagram account. I've been perceived.
Yay!
That's another Inimitable Books author. Anyway, that's what all the pinging was. I'll turn that off during this and stuff. But in general, what type of historical have you written? Because that was the question.
So it's everything that I've written in historical, it's all in the same universe, as it were. It is set in the 1880s. And I wanted to find a time where the United States wasn't actively at war. And that way I could focus
Well,
a little bit
we
more.
also technically haven't actively been at war for
Well,
most of
I'm
my
not
lifetime because we haven't declared war, but that hasn't stopped us.
right. But like post Civil War Reconstruction, pre World War One, I wanted to kind of get into that lull so I wouldn't have to reference a lot of that in the stories. And when I look at things that are happening in the world around to like kind of base the timeline and things that will show up as headlines in newspapers and stuff, I didn't want to be like referencing those things because it would definitely overtake the story. So I
Yeah.
was looking for a time where we had like certain technologies and running water. There's the option to use cars, but you don't have to use cars. There's, electric lights and indoor plumbing, but not everybody has it yet. So it gave me a lot more flexibility to um, build out like the settings and kind of what each location is like. But there are currently 4 standalones in the world and then a trilogy. Um, because I just do this to myself a lot.
She
And
has not pitched these books to Inimitable yet. There's no,
no,
because I think
no.
she's like, oh, Zara's done a bunch of series. Let's lead with a standalone. I'm like, please and thank you. While we work on
Yeah,
other
I know.
series.
They're not even done yet. I'm just like those are my own like personal ways of torturing myself, to be honest.
I mean, you're a masochist with that, but then you torture your characters, so it balances out.
It's true. It's true. We're all suffering together.
This is meant as an endorsement of the book Mother Mercy. But my mom, who loves crime shows and Dexter and all these things, she's like, oh, I don't get triggered by stuff, and she helps me proofread. So it's another set of eyes and stuff. And after the middle of the book, she was very shell-shocked. I was like, congratulations. You shocked my mom into silence.
Thanks.
Okay, we're going to start the first sprint so that our guests who have to leave at a certain point actually get work in, or that work, productivity, whatever it is. Could be breakfast, because that's certainly what my first sprint is. But then I'll be working on formatting Kate's book into arc form, because all the thriller arcs are going out next week for people who signed up, and then we will keep pushing for signups going forward. I missed the 20-minute mark. I do apologize. But in 3, 2, 1, happy productivity, everyone. There is typing ASMR built into the timer. So if you don't like that, feel free to mute us and come back at whatever 21 plus 25 minutes is your time zone. I'll feel like doing math right now. Riley didn't like me cooped up in my room, so I moved out into the living room. But I have to go get my mouse so everyone can give your update. Also, this is your reminder to hydrate, stretch, take your meds, and back up your work if you haven't done any or all of those things recently. So talk amongst yourselves.
So I made myself a cup of tea and brought my heated blanket out into the living room and got a sweater and set up to do a little bit of journaling. I think I'm gonna hang out here before I really like try to get productive. And then when I'm ready to actually work for real this time, then I'm gonna move into the office.
Ooh, what kind of tea, Chandra?
English breakfast.
Ooh, a good one.
I found this
That's solid.
brand called, I think it's Tea Pigs, and they have really nice, like the mesh tea
Good.
bags that don't end up tasting like paper.
Yes.
They're
And
good.
I'm a big fan.
Nice. I started a new chapter, getting up to, ended up with almost 300 words. I had to just like stop and do some magic-y, witchy woohoo research for ingredients for a spell in the thing. So I got lost in the weeds for a little longer than I meant to. But now I have at least a short ingredients list for a restoration spell. And we're cooking with gas. So I'm also working on my sequel to Incarnate's Rise. I didn't say that before, but that's what we're working on.
I had to take a minute. I haven't written in a few days. I was on a little retreat last weekend, so I got a lot of writing done there. So I just, for the sprint, kind of went back and reread the previous chapter because I will be working on a new chapter now, and just kind of like taking a little look at my outline just to make sure I know the general direction and in where I'm going. And I also ordered some breakfast, but it's snowing pretty good, so it's probably going to take a minute to get here. So
Yeah, the weather's
Yeah.
rough right now.
How long has it been snowing for, Jesse?
Well, all night, and then I woke up this morning and it is still going. But I can see the roads. The roads look clear, so it's not sticking to the roads, but it's that time of year. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It is Canada, so
Yeah, we both got hit by that same dumping.
Yeah.
It's glorious right now outside, and I'm in the basement where I can't look at it. So yay, I don't
yeah,
have to
it's
think.
nice so long as you don't have to go anywhere.
Yep. Shoveled yesterday, regretted all my life choices.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, in Texas, it is high of 80 or something.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
I mostly spent the sprint getting coffee and playing with the dogs, and then I did get a little bit of video editing done. So not the writing I was hoping for, but you know, productivity.
Any progress is progress.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm actually gonna maybe start writing chapter 4. And then, because it's like been a couple months. So I was like, ah. And then I realized I need to figure out the exact times tables for the classes. So I started doing that, figuring out what classes character 1 is enrolled in, who the professors are, and what time they take place at, and all that stuff. So, yay, class
Laura,
type.
I love your sweater.
Don
That's
your vegetables.
I love it.
And the back is all over the garden wall stuff.
Incredible.
Cute.
Oh, that's so cute.
I did my yearly rewatch on Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving. So I forced my mother to watch it with me this year.
Aw, that's very fun.
So, Kate, I'm gonna just go ahead and pack a bag and head to where you are.
Yeah.
Because I'm over this weather. It was like 70 last weekend, and we had a low of like 20 yesterday. What is that? I did not. I do not want this. Return to sender. It's not even gonna snow. It's just gonna rain and be disgusting and cold.
Oof.
It's going to be 64 here.
Ugh.
Our high is a high of 47. It's 41 right now, and it's gonna rain today.
It's just vile and disgusting weather.
Tis the season.
I'm inside. I need to read a book that's getting published next year. So for me, it's good weather because I have nowhere to go. But normally I'd be like, this is not good. During that sprint, I ate breakfast. At the last second, I moved out of my room out here so that Riley would be happy. She's currently over there watching me through the mirrored cabinet, being like, are you where I put you? And I also finished formatting all the chapters I have from Kate for the ARC ebook. She's just working on the final bonus thingy so that we don't have random blank pages at the back of her hardcover. Whose book is it? I mean, where'd you... what do we use to format? Okay, so the one that I was working on is Kate's book. We use InDesign to format our hardcovers. We then give an InDesign file to Simon & Schuster to do the final conversion to ebook form because I could learn it, but I have a better use of my time in editing the other books that we have coming in so that it's not all piled on top of each other and I'm losing my mind. And so when we're doing ARCs, I use Vellum, which is a Mac exclusive software where you can make ebooks. You can also generate print books, but they're much more limited in font selection and other things. So we just use it for ARCs. And whose book will I be reading later today is Holly Davis, her sequel, Shadowed, Dark, and Daring, which is book 2 of The Gifted Mage duology, which started with The Diamond Bright and Broken in 2024. So all of our books are at inimitablebooks.com, the ones that are out and available for pre-order. In the pinned comment, I link directly to the thriller genre page just because Chandra and Kate are both there. But if you go to our website, you'd see, Jesse's books. There's a page for romance in addition to the every title we've ever published one. So yeah. Auntie Caffeine Crafts is currently using Reedsy because she doesn't have a Mac anymore. And had loved Vellum when she had the Mac. Reedsy isn't the same. Yes. If you're on Windows, I hear that Atticus is pretty good, but if you're looking for a web-based one, a lot of people talk about Reedsy, but I know it's more limited. InDesign is really the one that offers you the most customization, but it can be a steep learning curve.
I used Atticus. I like it. There's a couple of things that I'm like, I kind of wish I could do that it doesn't do, but it got me to the end and it makes me happy.
I used Reedsy for my super short romances that were under a pen name. 'Cause it was free!
Wow. Hey, free is the best.
And it was 2 years ago now, so it a lot of it was not behind a paywall, so I don't know if that's changed.
I think it still is free. I could be wrong. I am going to jump to Kate's tree just so that she can have it before she has to dip out. But then we will continue as planned for the other tree things. I mean, honestly, what I should have done was also plant Laura's tree first, but I didn't think of that, so I apologize. So I'm setting that up as we speak. If you are new and you have not gotten the Forest Room or know what that is, it is a Pomodoro productivity app. You can set much longer timers for it. It locks you out of your phone unless you update the allow list for certain apps when the sprint is going, but you can also turn off deep focus mode so that you're like, I want to focus, but if something happens, like a phone call or an important email, etc., comes in, you don't kill your virtual tree, because successfully planting virtual trees lets you stack up free focus time coins, which you can then use to either plant a real tree with their partnership trees for the future, or you can unlock other tree species within the app. Some are real, some are fake fantasy trees, and they're a lot of fun. The only thing that involves real money and is completely optional is the time crystals, which allows you to unlock event trees that you might have missed in the past. But over the past year, they've introduced this monthly focus challenge where you can unlock a new tree every month as long as you complete focus tasks for them, which are normally plant this many trees in a day, plant this many number of focus minutes in a day, plant this specific tree in a day. So yeah, Forest Room code is, so people can actually enter it, is, and I'm going to type it correctly this time, 6229er Alpha Quebec Sierra Golf. It is up on screen.
I wonder why they went with Quebec instead of quiche.
I know.
Quiche is a better word.
Or quill.
Quilt.
I can't
Well-
tell you how many times I get people saying "you" as in unicorn to me. So I'm just guessing it's like, let's make it something that like people won't be able to debate about, something that's like foreign to people. But like when you're in the
Let's
States,
just
Quebec is literally a foreign
other
country.
countries
yeah, and I
and
think
another
that's
language. Yeah.
because some people would just be like, "What's quiche?"
It's deliciousness.
I think
What
if they
is
said
that?
quilt, though, there wouldn't be any debate.
Queen was also right there.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
but we don't like monarchs in this country.
Do you know what I think? I think those are probably like some code names or something. They're like, "We can't use that. It'd give everything away."
Operation Queen was a success.
I don't know. I see people in the Forest Room. We're going to add the timer back to the screen, and we're going to start our second sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. How did everyone do?
I got moved into the office and finished up a little bit of a chapter that I had going, and then this lovely gentleman decided that he wanted to type 2, and he also wants to sit in my lap and bite me. He does not want to get down. He does not want to not bite me, but he specifically wants to sit in my lap and bite me. So we've been working through that.
Oh, what a cutie.
Don't let him fool you. He is an evil little gremlin.
I'm fooled. I can't help it. Look at those eyes.
His name is Dobby.
Doll buddies. I got 444 words. Got really happy because I'm having my 2 side characters finally having their cute little time stop moment of adorableness. And only to have it to be walked in on, and then I broke my own heart realizing there's some characters that are not going to be happy about it, and I get to write this pain, and now I'm like, damn it.
I had some breakfast and started this chapter. I also have a little gremlin with me in my lap.
Aw.
She is in a good mood right now, but sometimes if she doesn't like the way I'm typing, she will attack my hands. So for now, she's being a helpful little co-writer, but we'll see how long that lasts.
What a good baby. I also have a co-writer who's joined me. You can only see the little bit of her ears above.
Hold on, let me turn off
Okay.
our names and
Yeah. Oh, there she is. Little Zelda hanging out. I also
So
spent most
cute.
of the sprint taking care of the other 2 dogs and Zelda, and I have 1 black cat in here with me who's hiding. Sam is running. Anyways, it is a zoo in this house, and so I spent the sprint taking care of the zoo.
Zoos can be fun.
Zoos can be very fun.
Hey.
I finished up the times table for character 1's classwork, and now I am working on character number 2's. And yeah, I've color coded the timesheet. I made a spreadsheet. Yeah,
Will you be posting it anywhere for people to see?
probably not.
Fair enough.
I could probably share my screen.
if you want.
Let's see. Share my screen. It's thinking. There it goes.
I'm clicking add to stage and nothing's happening.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Let me do something real quick.
That's so pretty.
I mean, history of exorcisms. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, this poor boy, he's getting thrown in the middle of the semester, so he feels very behind. But
We did the
yeah,
same
history of
to
exorcisms around the world with Professor Fernsby Bloodworth. Catholicism 101 with Professor Vespers. Intro to Catholic Exorcisms with Professor Arresti. Latin 101, Professor Cato Valeris. Nature of the Divine with Professor Bianchi. Demons 101 with Professor Giabano. So
Ooh.
we got early morning liturgy of the hours, breakfast, lunch, dinner, vespers. We got mass on Sunday. But yeah, that's his timetable.
Why is dinner so early on Sundays?
So that the cooks don't have to stay late. I don't know. That's how we had it at my religious school I went to.
Okay, I did not. I have only gone to, other than college.
It
where
wasn't a
obviously-
Catholic school, but it was religious.
Yeah.
They wanted to have the workers work as little as possible on Sunday.
That's fair.
I mean, that's nice. I have never seen that before.
Yeah.
I'm kind of obsessed. I kind of think this is really cool.
Yeah.
But
So
I
I'm
saw
working
that
on
and
character
immediately
number
got
2.
converted to high school and middle school.
So she's History of Exorcism Around the World 3, Catholicism 354, Advanced Catholic Exorcisms, The Dangers of Paganism 201. Because, you know.
Is she older to take these more advanced courses, or is she just
No, but her guardian, she's a ward. So her guardian is Professor Aresti. So she's been at this school auditing for a couple years already.
Okay.
So she was possessed by a pagan god, and Professor Aresti came and did the exorcism. She's like, "What the heck, man? I didn't ask you to do that." So
She's like,
she has to pretend, "I'm totally cool with this. Please don't kill me." So, yeah, she's not a happy camper.
It's like I was vibing with my possession. Why did you take that away from me?
I actually asked for it. You know, it was one of the rites that happens because in their town that I made in Italy, the pagan god will help you through a season of your life, like for one season, per season of your life. So, like you can ask, like, can you be not my imaginary friend, but like help me out for like the spring of one of my early years, the summer of one of my middle-age years, and the winter of one of my later years. So
That's cut short.
Yeah.
That is
like,
cool.
the heck, man.
Yeah. I worked hard for my possession.
I did.
Can she get that made up later, or is it like, sorry?
So I have 3 MCs, and one of the MCs is actually a guy student who was sacrificed to a demon, but the pagan god was roaming and found him and is possessing him. So he's back and is out for revenge on the exorcist dude, and the girl can't remember him. It's one of the side effects of having part of that forcefully ripped from her mind. And so she has amnesia. So she's trying to piece together her past. He's there and he's like, I don't want to trigger anything unsavory in your brain. So we're going to try and help you get stuff together. And I'm coming for you, Mr. Exorcist.
It's like, I still owe you.
Uh-huh.
But I don't want to traumatize you in the process. You know what?
Yeah.
We need more beings like that in the world.
What Crystal is saying, yes.
The problem is also
my vibe. I need this.
when if a god gets if any god gets all their followers like converted to something else, they diminish and become part of the new religion. So he's being recast as a Catholic demon. So he's trying to hang on to his pagan godhood while not becoming an actual Catholic demon, but like
Catholics.
I know. So there's all this going down, and it's so hard to try and find his voice because it's like you're a 2,000 at least year old nature deity from Italy, like pre-Romans, but also like you're possessing a 22-year-old dude from the 1860s, so you don't want to get found out and exorcised. It's like, but you also have some parts of your mind taken out because of the exorcism that happened to you, and so it's like, what is your voice? I don't know yet.
I mean, that sounds amazing, though.
But it's like, what if it's just an old man who's, trying to teach the youth, but forget stuff? Like, honestly, that sounds like the voice.
Yeah.
Also, like an adult reader reading a young adult book, being like, you're so dumb. I wish I could help you.
That is such a vibe. I love it.
Yeah. So that's part of my conundrums. So I'm trying to make his POV epistolary. So
Ooh.
My sprint was trying to figure out what Riley wanted, and the answer was she just wanted my mom to pay attention to her, but my mom didn't realize that.
valid.
I'm really pleased with myself because I did remember to exit the forest room this time.
I'm setting it up now.
Crystal, who has joined you?
This is Azurite the Archfey. She is my 5-year-old short-haired Russian blue thing.
Beautiful.
Thing. I think you mean queen.
She is a queen. She is a diva, and like I said, she is the Archfey. We're pretty sure she is not actually a cat. She just decided to be a cat in this lifetime.
Maybe an
Roy
Eldritch
is sleeping
Terror.
behind the laptop.
Roy looks a lot like Riley, but they are different species. He's a Coton de Toulier, right?
Yep. He's a good boy.
Okay, forest room code 3, Yankee, Echo, 2, Victor, Bravo, Hotel, Sierra, Golf. Kate, is this your last sprint? You'll be dipping out?
It is indeed, yes. And I think I should make it the whole time, but if not, I might just dip out with like the last couple minutes.
Yeah, so as a reminder, Kate is the author of Thanks for Watching, coming out in April 2026. Social media influencers behaving badly. And then there were none vibes. If you thought Glass Onion didn't go far enough, congratulations. This one does.
Yes. Very excited.
Yes. And Laura, is this also your last sprint?
Yep.
Your outro.
Hi. I'm Laura Nettles. I write a lot of horror, I suppose. I do have a collection out called Tiny Shivers. It's 101 drabbles, flash, and short stories.
With illustrations.
I had... Where is it? Somewhere over there. I had a short story come out September 15th in Paranormal Magazine called Snatched Ghosts. So, yeah. If you want a gothic romance-ish, tragic, but is it? I don't know. There may be some ghosties. It is in Paranormal Magazine.
Fun.
Yeah.
Okay, and with that, we're going to start our third sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. And then there were 4. Jesse, why don't you give your update since you are here?
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I've just been working on this chapter. I'm about halfway through the manuscript, and for me, something that I've learned is that my first drafts are always short in comparison to like what it ends up being at the end. I find that my biggest thing is like adding more after developmental edits. So I am looking forward to getting feedback. But yeah, for me right now, it's just a matter of getting some words on the page and then knowing that I will be adding a lot more after. But yeah, it's going well.
Woo. Chandra, why don't you say how you did?
So I started writing a little bit, then I got distracted because the Threads discourse that has been going around about swearing in books. I believe where I saw it start was someone making a joke about how they couldn't believe how much swearing there was in books and that it was shameful. So it was like a very like jokey, haha. And I don't
But
know
a
if
lot of people took it seriously. I mean, there are people who say that's unironically.
well, like they actually used the F word in there of like, so it was very like tongue in cheek. And I'm not sure if people misread it or if there was another post before that I missed. So I made a
I think
joke.
there was one before, and I think the one that
Okay.
you saw was like
A response to that.
as far as I know.
Yeah. So I just made a joke about it, but we were kind of going around about how it's too late to add more to Mother Mercy.
Yes.
But I was just making a post that people could definitely annotate and add it in where they saw fit.
Oh, I love that. Tell them to tag us on social media if they do that.
Yeah. So I thought that was a good time. And then I also was thinking, because I've been doing this 48 state flash fiction challenge. And I've been seeing a lot of people doing like anti-brain rot challenges and stuff. And so I kind of want to add that in there and just be like, hey, this is actually that. So
What does anti-brain rot mean?
it's
like isn't that just everything else?
Yes, but it's being like intentional about it, making like one of my local coffee shops has a Wi-Fi free Sunday, so you can bring books in. They have games there. You can like just come and drink coffee and talk, but no laptops allowed.
So it's not even no Wi-Fi, it's no devices.
Yeah, so there's a lot more places that are making intentional choices around that. I know there's a something 75 challenge where you like there's different levels of difficulty that you can do. So one would be you spend 45 minutes every day reading either an e-reader or a physical book. When you read, you make sure that you're doing like a 1-to-1 BIPOC author versus like what you usually read. And you can change the percentage to make it, to increase difficulty to be more well read. And then you read one article or journal every month. And then when you're reading for that 45 minutes, you're also like you have a notebook on hand to take notes, or you're annotating, you're doing something like that. So it's making the time that you spend in media more intentional and not just like consuming all the time, or like having an audiobook on and then also scrolling at the same time, or things like
Can you
that.
hear my mom being crazy to Riley?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Not
on StreamYard for sound canceling.
Yeah, they do a really good job with that.
Sorry, that's why I've been looking a little distracted. But that's really cool. If you have a link, I believe you have a wrench on this channel.
It was a random. Let me see if I saved it, because it was a random post on Instagram that I saw. But there's like a few different things where, like on TikTok and Instagram, where anti-brain rot has been coming out more, and So the 48 state challenge that I have for 1,000 words is a lot like that, because the idea is that you take the physical book with you to a coffee shop and you set up and you write one flash fiction. And my goal I'm doing is one in each of the lower 48 states. I don't have a timeline set for it, but it's just kind of a fun challenge to go out and get to know the community wherever you are if you are traveling. So I just wanted to I was like, oh, this will be fun to add as like anti-brain rot stuffs to do. If you're like, I want to go to a coffee shop, but I don't know how to just sit there and not be on my phone or on my computer the whole time. That feels weird. This is something that you can do. Um, and then I also was forced out of the office for a moment. That's why I was gone when we came back, because Dobby was sitting on me, but he gave up the biting and started the tooting, and it was so bad that I had to go get a candle. Because it was like, this is rancid. I'm gonna die. So am I publicly shaming him? Yes. Does he feel any shame? No. Like I said, here he is back.
Adorable.
That's funny. We figured out why Riley was crying. She had to go out, but she wasn't telling us the way that she normally does. So I didn't know. And so she had an accident and my mom cleaned it up.
Oh, bunny.
And yeah, now she's fine. Other than that, I was working on making the thumbnails for the streams in December, but I remembered that on December 1st, they add snow to all the trees. And because they now have that monthly challenge, I have so many more trees that don't have winter versions yet. So I'm not going to post the thumbnails for the YouTube streams or on the website until I'm able to make them uniform. But I also realized that throughout this whole time, there have been certain ones that had snow and I never took photos of them without snow. So it's been inconsistent, but now I'd be more mindful of it.
Wait.
Forest Room code is up. It is 4-9-Romeo 8, Delta 8, Juliet Sierra Golf. Now, normally this would be our final sprint, but we had 5 guests who each picked a tree. So if anyone on screen of my co-host is willing to do a 5th sprint, let me know and we will do a 5th sprint. Otherwise, if it's just going to be me on screen, I might cut it at the 4th.
I'm good to stay.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'll stick around. I'll
Cool.
be writing anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So we'll do a 5th sprint after this 4th one. So I have to update this and say sprint 4 of 5 instead of the normal final sprint. But that's good. We all have things to do. Hi, Gwenna. Thank you for popping in. It's so funny because now that StreamYard allows you to do vertical and horizontal at the same time, it literally creates 2 different YouTube links. So
Is that why I saw the double up the other day?
Yes.
Oh.
Because at first I was like, oh, YouTube made an error. And I'm like, no, it's correct. So
Yeah, I was very confused and had to hide it because I was like, my screen is too small for this. And also, what is happening?
yeah, no, I have both up. And it's interesting. It puts everything that's normally down here on the horizontal up above us on the vertical.
That's kind of cool.
It is neat looking. Strange.
Okay, it is the 15-minute mark, so I would like to capitalize on that. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. did admin. How does everyone else do?
I also did some admin. I switched over. We were talking about the anti-brain rot. I posted the link to that TikTok in the chat. And then I went in to start making a graphic for what I was going to be doing. And then I remembered that I already have started on an advent calendar that I need to actually schedule. So I got the first 6 posts downloaded. I'd already made pretty much everything for it. So I got those like finished up and I've got them downloaded, and I'm gonna schedule out a Christmas advent calendar for flash fiction, which hopefully will be really fun because it's very Christmas themed and it's got all of like the solstice myths and legends and some research and stuff that I did around it that I really enjoyed. And then I'll have a blog post to wrap it all up that'll come out on Christmas Day with links to the resources where I looked everything up. And then people can see kind of how their challenge compares to what it actually was.
Nice. I between the last sprint and this sprint, I got 780 words. I feel like this sprint was a little bit more, but I don't remember where I started between the two because I got people distracted at some point last sprint. So I did the thing, and now we're working on the angsty dramas and characters being like, "No, you're gonna do what I say." Eee! So yeah. Drama and character development, so much fun.
I got distracted by Phoebe during that sprint. She was very cuddly. But I wrote, I don't know, probably like 300 words. This chapter is not really like, I don't want to say intense, but there's a whole lot of stuff going on and shit is hitting the fan. So
I'm excited and scared.
Yeah, pretty much. And there's some like snarky banter, which is just my favorite. So
yes, you're very good at it.
Thank you.
Like I said, I did more admin stuff. My factor meals arrived, so Riley was barking very loudly to let us know. We were like, good girl, that for being an alert dog, we're good. Do you want to watch the elevator with us? It's okay. It's not an intruder. We know someone's coming. Thank you very much. So yeah, it was cute.
I just want you to know that whenever you see me push Dobby off my lap like that, it is because he bit me.
Dobby.
The little shit.
Yes.
You're like, yes, this is accurate.
And he's right back up here.
Yep.
Like, he literally just wants to sit up here and bite me. And he's purring too. It's not like he's biting me because he's mad.
Yeah.
Mixed messages.
Regina asked a while ago why cats bite, and we never answered it.
This one, I feel like it's because he's orange. And there is no other explanation for his behavior because
I think that's accurate.
He bites when he's happy. He bites when he's mad. He bites when, like, if I can't have a sitter come in.
You want to go all Dr. Seuss and keep rhyming?
Right. If I leave and I'm traveling and I have someone come to check on him, they can't actually touch him because he will bite them just because I'm not here.
He's like, you're not my mom. Stranger danger.
Yeah. So the Piper gets boarded when I go places, and then I just set all of his stuff up on automation. And, we have someone who can come by and check everything to make sure there's nothing wrong with the automation But other than that, the advice that I've had to give people, including before Piper started being boarded, her sitter was like, how do I get him to not like me? Did I do something wrong? And I was like, no, I'm not there. So just don't touch him. He will bite you
Yep.
for no
What
reason.
you did wrong is that you are not my mom. And there's
Exactly.
nothing you can do to fix that.
Hey,
Just
okay.
for all of our safety. Just
No, my grandmother's a friend who just lives across the complex, and they went out of town for a week, and I made sure to feed the cats. And I've been around these cats before, and I've gotten the cuddles and the pets and the loves and everything. Like, these cats know who I am. But while Mama was gone, one of the two girls was just kind of like, I don't know you, I don't like you, and if you come near me, we're gonna have a problem, and stood at a distance like the entire time, just like hissing till I got the food up. Then she would go between my legs and be like, you're the best ever. And then I go to touch her, she's like, wait, I still don't like you. Because Mom's not here, so I don't like you. Please be gone, human.
you've served your purpose. You may leave now.
Yep.
You may go.
Yeah, and I say that like this wasn't one of his bad bites, but I definitely have a scar right here
Oh.
from him, like really biting. Like he was like, I'm actually trying to hurt you this time.
Oh.
And that was because he had to have a bath. So I now have a bubble that goes over his head. It's like a plastic bubble, and it's got a Velcro strap to secure it around his neck. And then it's got slits so he can like breathe and all of that good stuff. But it's kind of like a muzzle, but for a cat. And if I have to do anything serious, any serious maintenance, trimming claws, putting on nail caps, or if for whatever reason he needs a bath. Because yeah, that bite was from the one time that I was giving him a bath that he really needed. And he was like, oh, you're trying to kill me. I'm like, no, I'm literally, you cannot be licking all of that off of your fur. You need help. Let me help you. He was like, it's death.
You're
If I go,
you're trying to drown me, and I will not stand for it.
if I go, you're going with me.
Yep.
Which is great because I am a fainting goat. For like as crazy as stuff as I write, I am a fainting goat. And so if I see my own blood, then I will like
Oh man.
I'm like, awesome. So I have this really angry cat in the bathtub and I'm bleeding.
Oh
And I'm
no.
trying to like get
Oh,
all the soap off of him and also not pass out. I was like, I love this.
so much fun.
So good. That's how I ended up with the bubble. Like I literally called one of my besties. I'm like laying on the floor and she's like, oh my God, what happened? Explaining everything to her. She's like, okay, so crawl to the fridge and get some juice. Do not stand up. I looked terrible. Like I was like ashen. Like
No.
Oh,
I
no.
looked so bad.
It really affects you then.
It really does. It really does. I was like, you cannot bite me again. Luckily I was already like kneeling down next to the bathtub, so if I had passed out, I wouldn't have like fallen very far and hurt myself worse.
But still.
Yeah. After that, I was like, as much I love you, but for both of our safety and both of our sakes.
You cannot.
Yeah. The bubblehead it is.
Oh.
I do have some very cute angry pictures of him. The bubblehead.
Yeah, I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
He's like
do.
beaten dignity. And it's like, well, if you didn't pull this.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't have a bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's rough. Riley will just try to run. She like doesn't fight. She's just like, I would like to not be here.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing too. Like I've tried like the CBD for pets and stuff to calm him down.
How's
No.
that go?
He does not care about it. Like he used to eat it and he just doesn't like the taste. So now he like you can sneak it in on maybe a treat, but not in a quantity where it would actually be effective. And yeah, he's like, you're not finna get me like that.
I'm wise to your ways, mortal.
Yeah. And
We
of
love
course
our pets, but sometimes they put us through hell.
they do. And of course it's like he's a ginger. The only time he gets the collective orange cat brain cell, it's for violence.
I think that's how they work, though.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yep.
I don't think there is ever an option.
I mean, as he's gray, and apparently gray cats are very mellow, according to my cousin. I have no idea, but there are times where she shares the cat brain cell, and she's either too smart for her own good or dumber than a box of crackers, and there is
no in between.
No in between. There is nothing. Like right now, she's in a destructive mood, trying to claw things she shouldn't. I can just keep opening my filing cabinet where her toys are, and she'll come and investigate to like, oh, it's playtime. And as long as I just kind of hold a toy, she'll entertain herself. Like, this is what I have to do to keep you from being obnoxious. Well, I'm trying to be on camera. Thanks, dear.
It's like, we'll do it. We'll do what we have to. But would we like to not have to at times? Yes. Yes. Also, yes.
And Dobby is great when he wants to just cuddle, but he always has an ulterior motive. Like he'll be like, "Look, I'm sweet and cuddly," and then he'll like try to eat the pens on my desk, or like try to push everything off the desk, or he's like, I'm behaving, and then he'll just bite me out of nowhere. It's not like, and there's no way to know if he's gonna do that or if he's actually gonna curl up on my lap and go to sleep until all of my limbs are numb. And it's just like, can you pick something?
He's like, I am. I'm picking what I want when I want it. Live with it.
Yeah, then he'll be chill and then all of a sudden just lunge for something. But his main attention-seeking behavior, all attention is good attention, is eating plastic.
Oof.
Yep.
No.
Yeah. I'm just like that kid that will hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I don't care. You're paying attention to me, so
This is working.
you
like,
want to chase me around the house and then I'll attack your foot when you get too close. Wouldn't that be fun?
I have new games I want to play. And you're going to be a part of them.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. If I ever like, if there's a slip and fall at this house, it is 100% because of him.
Because he'll have tripped you?
Mm-hmm. Well, because he likes to run into my path and then throw himself onto the floor. And he does it like hard. So he'll actually have like this little, like when he hits the ground. And then if you step anywhere near him, like whether or not you've actually stepped on a foot or a tail or anything, he will give this little like, "Oh, you hurt me," meow. And then you immediately like try to pick up your feet so you are off balance. And then he might actually roll under your foot.
Orange cats are a different breed, man.
They're chaos.
You just
Nobody warned me. You cannot. You can't.
can't win. Okay, we're going to start our final sprint once I set up the room.
Ew.
Well, I'm going to get out of the room this time and actually join because I didn't last time.
I did notice that. No, you were in it. No, you weren't. Yes?
Oh,
my
the
God.
time before. The time before.
I was like, I'm pretty sure you were in the last one. It was the other one.
Force bugged out again.
Okay. Okay, it is. Oop, your center stage is acting up.
Sorry, I just realized he ran out of your BRB.
4, Papa, 5, 7, Hotel, 8, Delta, Sierra, Golf. And this is going to be our final sprint. During that chatting period, I got a little more admin stuff done.
Woo!
He didn't actually go anywhere. He just opened the door and pretended that he was going to go somewhere to get some attention.
Oh,
Worked.
It did. And I locked us in because it's so cold that Piper doesn't want to go out. So she's in the other room, and I don't usually let them because they don't actually like each other. I thought they did. I thought they had like bonded and like no.
Ah.
It was just delayed homicide attempts. So
They were waiting.
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you try.
Yeah, I mean, I'd heard this, but I hadn't realized how true it was because Dobby had gotten to the point where he would start grooming her. But I know with cats, grooming is asserting dominance.
Yes.
And then sometimes he would randomly like run up to her and just give her the old skivvy paps all over the head, but not with claws. So I thought like they were working
Oh,
it
it's
out.
playing, not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then when I moved and they were separated for a little while, and I went to like be like, hey, see, both of you are still here. Everybody's fine. Nobody died. And I thought that I thought Piper was worried about him when she would like sniff my clothes and be like, where is he? And so I brought her in here, and he immediately puffed up and was like, and then she like tried to get to the door, which I had closed behind me. And she was like, Mother, let me out. And I was like, okay, cool. Y'all don't have to, it's fine.
I do not want to be a part of this. Let me out.
Yeah. All those cute pictures and videos.
Tell me.
Yeah. All those cute pictures and videos of other people's pets just cohabitating contentedly. That's not my house.
You're like,
I
lie.
wish. Yeah.
Rise
Like,
and find her.
what did you pay them?
How were they bribed?
You're like, this isn't real. Seems fake.
Yeah. And to like my partner still hasn't gotten past the fact that the first time they met, Dobby immediately put his tail in my partner's coffee. Like first thing in the morning, just doink.
It's like,
Yeah.
this is mine. Thank you.
I see that you hold your bean water to be sacred. Doink. That's what I think about that.
Riley had coffee once. It was not intentional. She went over the side of the couch to stick her head in my mom's coffee mug, and she was having zoomies at like 3 a.m. and really wild poops after that. And we were like, never again. It always needs to be out of reach.
Yeah.
One of my friends. Oh, it's on the. It's on.
Oh,
the
yeah,
back,
it's
so
nude. We're gonna start this right. We can talk more about it after if we want, or we might just let people get on with their day after this. Jesse's like, I don't know how much more I want to talk about this. Yes, I have a crazy cat, but like I need to work, and that's valid, and I respect that. So we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. how did we all do? That was our final sprint.
That was good. I got the first post scheduled, and then I realized I should probably make a post today just explaining what everything is. So I'm working on that, but it's almost done.
Nice.
Woot. I only got 130 something words, but I did finish the chapter and cuddled Ezzy. And I was really fiending for food, but didn't want to go upstairs yet, so I grabbed a snack. That way, after the stream, I can go grab lunch.
Nice.
I'm still just plugging away at this chapter and dealing with a kitty in my lap. But I think I'm gonna take a break and go pick up some groceries and do some meal prep for the week. And then maybe just chill for the afternoon.
Valid.
Solid plan.
I might take a page from your playbook.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be writing after lunch. I think we're good.
I did more admin stuff on setting up the streams, tagging the people in the YouTube descriptions because I can't do that directly from StreamYard. Now that we're doing vertical ones and those are separate live stream links on the audience end, I made a separate playlist for those. So I'm making sure I'm adding those. I'm going to have to go back there and add all the meta tags to all the live streams, but I'm just making sure that I had that set. And then in Canva, I made all the thumbnails, but I'm not posting ones that don't have all the winter snow versions yet. But at least I won't have to go into my notes and be like, what tree was picked? And now it's just no, I need to take a winter version of it, do it, and it'll be set. But I think once we remind everyone who we are, I will be taking a nap. So, Chandra, you're up.
Hi, everyone. I'm Chandra Arthur, author of Mother Mercy, upcoming thriller in March, and co-author of the 1,000-word series. I'm currently working on a super secret other thriller project. And yeah, posting about a flash fiction challenge.
Love that. Crystal, whenever you're ready.
I am Crystal. My channel is Crystal's Cluster. I make a cluster of content ranging from whatever I decide to do on any given day. Mostly it's live streams. I stream on Mondays and Saturdays. As of tomorrow, they are both going to be productivity, just like we did here today. I am also the author of Incarnate's Rise, a new adult paranormal fantasy with vampires, magic, gods, and a woman who is shoved into a destiny that may or may not be her own. She's been out for a little over a month, and it is a time, and I'm working on her sequel, and everything's fine. I'm going to be finishing this draft by the end of the year, I swear. Apparently, I should not have made this promise to more than one person so I could, pretend I didn't. But I did, so we're trying.
I am Jessie Elliott, the author of the Love and Hell series from Inimitable Books
And many more
some
books.
other paranormal fantasy romance books. And that's kind of me, my vibe. And I'm also hosting a book event next year in Guelph, Ontario called Royal City Romance with over 50 romance authors and bookish vendors. So that takes up the rest of my time. But yeah, thanks for hanging out.
And when that's not enough, your cat takes up other time as well.
Yes.
As I want to do.
Inimitable Books is one of the multiple sponsors of this event, so be sure to check it out. It looks really great. I'm very excited. Jessie's a very organized person and would not put on anything bad, so I'm sure it's great. Get your tickets. We are going to be doing a giveaway for 2 free comp tickets on Inimitable social media, but I believe that giveaway won't be happening until January at the earliest, but we have other things happening on our social media, so be sure to check those out. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the founder of Inimitable Books, a small publishing company dedicated to uplifting marginalized voices without pigeonholing authors into writing about their trauma. You can find all of our info at inimitablebooks.com. We are also Inimitable Books across social media, except on Blue Sky, where we are inimitablebooks.com as our username. We run giveaways frequently on our Instagram and TikTok accounts. Hi, Phoebe. And we have a book coming out in 2 days. Down the Wells sequel, Cliffs of Wayward by Veronica King. Very excited. It's the end of a young adult portal fantasy duology. Down the Well was named a distinguished favorite by the Independent Press Award earlier this year. So super proud of that. And then we have January being slow in book release stuff until we hit the ground running. February, March, April, June, August, September, right, Jesse? That's what we said for yours.
Beginning of October, I think.
October.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm like,
No, that's good.
It's fall. It's fall. I know it's
Yeah.
that. So, yeah, we've got a lot going. Be sure to follow us. Buy the books that we already have out. Pre-order the ones that aren't yet, and I will see everyone next time. Our next stream is going to be December 2nd. I don't remember the time, even though I've been staring at it for the past 2 sprints. I do apologize. It will be on Inimitable Books' website later today, and that'll be over on Twitch. But all of our YouTube streams for the month are scheduled. Many of them don't have thumbnails yet, but that will be coming tomorrow. So again, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Pre-order that book among all of our others, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Find the outro video now.